Hi, Educator Barnes back with another book talk. Today I'm going to share with you this book, Monster by Walter Dean Myers. Walter Dean Myers is one of my favorite authors. This particular book, Monster, follows a Black boy, Steve Harmon, who is on trial for murder. Walter D. Myers took time to speak to children who were incarcerated, and he used that knowledge when he wrote this text. This text has two formats. Format A is Steve's journal. He was given a journal during the trial, so he's writing down his notes and his thoughts. And the other part of the book is written as a screenplay. It's mentioned in the book that Steve is in this film club at school, so he decides to interpret this situation that he's in the screenplay. And because the majority of the book is told in the screenplay format, I highly recommend listening to the audio when you read the book, because the pages has the character's name and then what the person says. And when you listen to the audiobook, they use different voices to bring to life each character. So I really suggest that this book is a book that's not only one to be read by following along, but also by listening to the audio. And I quite enjoyed the audio. This book, even though it looks pretty thick, because it's written in screenplay format and then you have the journal pages, this book is a quick read. Probably would take a kid, if they devoted time to it, they could read it in a day or a couple of days, to be honest. I recommend this book because it gives you a challenge, because you have to determine whether Steve is a monster like he is called in this story. And you're following the trial, you have his journal, and then you also have what Steve says on the stand. And so you have to take all this information, and when the verdict comes down, you have to decide, was the verdict right? Is Steve a monster? Or if there's more layers to this story. But being a Black woman and knowing that there's a lot of conversation about the incarceration of Black children, I really think this book does a good job of really showing the thought process of a kid that finds himself in this situation. So if you're looking for a quick read, check out Monster by Walter Dean Myers. And if you read it, drop some thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you.